there! This is Miss O, and welcome to my class where learning English is easy peasy. Hey! Have you seen my younger sister this morning?
Hey, big sis! We're here! Do you need help?
Oh, there you are. Could you please help me with the lights and camera?
Sure!
Finally, I can start now with my lesson about the present perfect simple. The present perfect simple consists of have or has that agrees with the subject plus the past participle form of the verbs. The past participle is the form of a verb that ends with d or ed when the action words are regular verbs, while the past participle forms of irregular verbs may end in n, may change their spellings and pronunciations, may have the same spellings but different in pronunciations, or may not have any changes at all. Here are some examples of regular verbs in the past participle form. Announce, announced. Live, lived. Book, booked. Watch, watched. Let's now take a look at some irregular verbs ending with n to form their past participle. Break, broken. Take, taken. How about those whose spellings are changed to form their past participle, such as teach, taught, see, seen? There are also some irregular verbs whose pronunciations are changed, but the spellings remain the same, like read, read. Some of those whose spellings and pronunciations do not change at all from their base form to their past participle are put, put, burst, burst. Now that you know the past participle forms of some verbs, let's try to find out the other basic pieces of information about the present perfect simple. The present perfect simple is used to talk about unfinished past. That is, things that have happened in an unfinished period of time that includes the present. It is used with expressions like this morning, this week, this month, or this year. For example, have you seen my younger sister this morning? Look at the timeline. Is it still this morning? Yes, you're right. How do we ask this question if it's late in the afternoon now? Well, we ask, did you see my younger sister this morning? So why do we ask this way? Because the morning has finished and the action is no longer connected with the present. Very good. Another use of the present perfect simple in an unfinished past is to talk about the duration of an action or state that began in the past but has continued up to the present time. It is often used with for and since. If you would like to ask questions, say, how long have you, plus the past participle form of the verb. For instance, how long have you worked here? Now, read a sentence and look at the timeline here. It says, he has worked here for 5 years. When did he start to work? Right, 5 years ago. Does he still work there? Yes, good. Does the action express continuing time up to now? Yes, great, because he still works there. Sentences expressing continuing time up to now often use for and since. For example, he has worked here for 5 years. In this sentence, we use for plus a length of time that tells how long an action or state has continued up to the present time. Another sentence says, he has worked here since 2015. Here, we use since plus a point in time that tells when an action or state began. Since can also introduce a time clause. When it does, however, the time clause is usually in the past simple. Let's take a look at these examples. I've lived here since I was 30. Or, I've worked here since I left home. The present perfect simple is also used to talk about the present result of an action completed at an unspecified or unknown time in the past. This is shown in the timeline with the sentence, she has cut her hair. Did she cut her hair in the past? Yes, you're right. When did it happen? Was it yesterday? 2 days ago? Last week? Or 2 weeks ago? Unfortunately, we don't have any idea when exactly she cut her hair. Does she have a shorter hair now? Yes, very good. And last but not the least, the present perfect simple is also used to talk about experiences people have had at some time in their lives. When it happened is not specified. It can be used with ever or never. For example, have you ever acted on stage? Or, I have never acted on stage. For you to understand this, look at this timeline that shows the sentence, he has portrayed different acting roles. Did he perform various acting roles at some time in his life? Yes, great. Do you have any idea when he did this? Unfortunately, you don't have any idea about it, right? Is the actor still alive? Yes, he is. Is this experience still with him in the present? Yes, fantastic. So, what do we say when he's no longer alive? He portrayed different acting roles. Well done. Very good observation. That's all for Miss O's English class today. If you like this video, please click like and subscribe. And oops, don't forget to hit the bell button so you get notified for the next video. Thank you and stay safe.